I am going for redemption on this one. So a while back, hello everybody, thanks for being here. A while back, I did this painting and I liked it, but it just wasn't the exact composition that I was going for. So it shines really beautifully in the light, like the gold. It's so pretty. I love the color combination. It was from some coasters that I made, but I didn't care for the composition as much. So I am going to give it a redo today. This is a redemption video. Let's hope it works. Let's paint. So if you missed the other video, this is a beautiful kind of deep bluish green that I made. It dried. You saw that beautiful color. I have still my leftover white, gold, mixed up a little bit more of that like coral color. I've been stuck on this coral color lately, and I do have one more color concept to go with it. But I have actually really been liking this kind of peachy orange color. And then I've got pyrrole red. And my concept this time is I want it to be more like a blowout here, kind of a little bit twisty in the center, a blowout here, and maybe just like a couple petals through here. So let's see if I can make that work. I'm gonna do the base. So this is a 24 by 24 inch canvas. I think this is gonna be just enough paint. If I need a little bit more for my edges, I will do that. And then I'm gonna try to save the tiniest little bit for touch-ups. I'm gonna be using my blow dryer, my tried and true blow dryer. I feel like, one, I put down a lot of paint in the other painting, but two, I feel like I've been using the small blow dryer so much that using the big one, I was like, what do I do with this? So I need more practice back with this bad boy or bad girl. All right, I'm gonna blow this out. All right, I am back and ready to pour these colors down. So I'm talking about this for me, but also for you. I know that I've got just a little bit I wanted to add there. I have this pyrrole red. I want it to be the star of the show. I feel like I need to keep it kind of just right in here. So like a little more up here, then just a tiny little drizzle down through here, and then a little more down there. And then that way, when I blow it, I can fan it and blow it up the way that I want. Now I'm gonna come in with this peachy coral color, tiny little bit here in the center, and then more up towards the edges. I'm gonna do my gold next. Tiny little bit up through there. More along the edges. Tiny little bit of white right over the gold. And then a little more, I'll finish off, or at least come close to finishing off my red. Okay, and then this I can kind of swoosh with my finger to kind of twist it and wind it a little bit. Do I want any more gold? What do I do? I feel like I have a lot of gold. Do I want any more white? Nope, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. Okay, wish me luck. Okay, so this is, ooh, almost fell over. This is a little bit more like I wanted, but I do want some predominant areas to be kind of broken up here. And then I think I want to add some areas back. Every now and again, an idea I get in my mind just gives me so much trouble trying to work it out. But you know what? If everything was easy, I probably wouldn't want to paint with this form anymore. So I like the challenge. Okay, so I know what I want to do now. I want to take, I'm looking at the composition itself. I want to take a little bit of the red through here and kind of draw it out more. I want this to be bright through here. Okay, I like that. This petal, I feel like this part here. Yeah, I feel like I can have that red part kind of drawn out through there a little bit, starting right on back in there. So like the painting is never done. I say this all the time. I say it to the students that I teach, all of it. It is never done until you say it's done. And again, I do like this, but I'm wishing I had a little bit more color through these areas. I don't want it to be too squiggly line through here, so I'm not going to do too much more. I might just use what I already have to cover that space. I feel like this is more of the vibe that I was going for. I don't want it to be too matchy either, but I wanted to cover those corners. And then maybe I do think I want one tiny more little bit through here. And then do I want any gold? Not to add any more areas, but like to accentuate any areas. Like I have this whole section right there, and then I can just kind of soften that back in. And then this one right here was already a predominant area. All right, y'all, what are we thinking? I like this. It's a little more matchy-matchy than I normally go for, but I do kind of like it. I think I'm done. I think it is very pretty. I am excited to see how it dries. Yeah, I think I'm done. I'll show you. All right, what do we think? I feel like this is much more intentional with direct motion and composition. It's kind of got that twisting part like I wanted in the center. And then it's got these beautiful details out to the sides. So I like it. A little more symmetrical than I normally like, but I'm totally okay with it. So let's see how it dries. There we have it. A little bit more minimalistic. I will take you over and show you the other one. So keep this in your mind. and I'll take you in for close-ups. And then this is the other one. So a lot more all over the canvas. But again, the composition is just a little bit kind of more chaotic with this one. So I wanted to keep it pretty simple for this concept and like almost twisting in the center. But I like it and I love the colors. Super pretty reds, the gold. I'm really happy with all those extra little pieces I added. And that coral color and the red are so pretty together. So there you have it, little minimalistic blowout there. Hopefully my redemption video for the first one. All right, thanks everybody for watching. Happy painting. Bye.